With your Irish ancestry and background, do you feel a real connection personally with Celtic spirituality?
Oh yeah.
Can you say some more about that?
We never talked about Celtic spirituality growing up. That was a term I became familiar with after I came here, actually. But I always had a sense with my family, like I said, of the connection between us and those who have gone before, but also of the holiness of the everyday life. Our life was marked by the church year. Our life was tightly and completely entwined with the Catholic Church and all its teachings, and things like the lives of the saints, the different feast days, the cycles of fast and celebration. That was our everyday life. And what always amazed me, even as a child, and I didn't have words to put to it, but these were pretty much poor people. You know, my grandparents and, my parents, they grew up in the Depression. These were poor people, and they were people who didn't matter to anyone but themselves. They never accomplished anything great. They just did the grunt work for the city, but they considered themselves to be precious in the eyes of God. So the city might have just, relegated them to apartment buildings and putting out fires and emptying garbage cans. But they considered themselves important in the eyes of God. And what they did for God was the most important thing in their life. And God was the most important thing in their life. So in spite of they were not in touch with nature, lived in crowded areas in the city where the, waste coming out of the ashes coming out of the factory was settling down on the ground around you. But they were still in touch with the beauty of God and God's presence. God was always present in everything, good times and bad. Oh, definitely. Yeah, definitely. The presence of God in the everyday is definitely Benedictine spirituality, and it's Celtic spirituality that I grew up with was the holiness of the everyday life and the holiness of ordinary things.